Hello students, so today we are going to study a new chapter of haloalkanes and haloarenes. It's a very important chapter for your 12th standard and it is the beginning of the organic chemistry for the 12th standard. So what are haloalkanes? Huh? Haloalkanes is derived from two words halo and alkanes. So halo means halogen and halogens are what? Fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine, astatine. They belong to group 17 and there are group 17 elements. Astatine is radioactive, so we are not going concerned with astatine because it doesn't form the organic compounds. Then alkanes. What are alkanes? Alkanes are saturated aliphatic hydrocarbons having general formula CnH2n plus 2. So the examples are, if you put the value of N as 1, it is methane, CH4, and if you put the value of 2, N as 2, it is ethane, that is ethane, C2H6. Now what are haloarenes? So arenes are normally aromatic compounds. They are cyclic, they are planar, they are conjugated and they follow 4n plus 2 pi electrons rule, Hooker's rule. So here you see that in this example of haloarene, it is halobenzene given here. And here you see the structure is cyclic. This is planar. Planar means it is having one sp2 hybridization, triangular planar structure. And it has got alternate, double and single bond. Therefore, it is conjugated and it contains 4n plus 2 pi electron. The meaning of 4n plus 2 pi electron is the n has value 0, 1 and 2. 1 or 2. So if the value of n is 0, it comes out to be 2 electrons. If the value of n is 1, it comes out to be 6 electrons. If the value of n is 2, it comes out to be 10 electrons. So either it contains 2 electrons, 6 electrons or 10 pi electrons. So such a compound is called aromatic compound. Clear? Example is haloarene. Now coming to the actual chapter, that is halogen derivatives. What are halogen derivatives? So halogen derivatives are the derivatives of aliphatic or aromatic hydrocarbon which are obtained by replacing one H or one or more H of alkane with halogen or one or more H of aromatic hydrocarbon with halogen. So such a compound is called haloalkane or haloarene. So they are together known as halogen derivatives of hydrocarbon. So basically they are obtained by replacement of one or more hydrogen atom of aliphatic or aromatic hydrocarbons by fluorine, chlorine, bromine or iodine by halogen, one or more halogen atoms. So these are called halogen derivatives. Now classification of halogen derivative. Halogen derivatives are classified in two ways, on the basis of hydrocarbon skeleton or on the basis of the number of halogen atoms that are attached to the alkanes. So, on the basis of the hydrocarbon skeleton, they are classified into four categories: haloalkane, haloalkene, haloalkyne, haloarene. So, what are haloalkanes? Basically, the alkanes are the aliphatic saturated hydrocarbons. So in the aliphatic saturated hydrocarbons, when the H is replaced by halogen, you call it as haloalkane. The general formula of alkane is CnH2n plus 2 and the general formula of haloalkane is CnH2n plus 1x. Okay. So then haloalkene. Haloalkenes are derived from alkenes by replacement of one or more hydrogen atom by the halogen atom. So when it is called haloalkene. Or example will be haloethene, halopropene, like that. Okay. So in this, the general formula of alkene is what? CnH2n. So here this is the haloalkene. Then haloalkynes are obtained from alkynes. Alkynes are aliphatic unsaturated hydrocarbons and their general formula is CnH2n minus 2 and it is obtained by replacing one hydrogen of the alkyne by halogen. So it is haloalkyne. Then haloarenes are the derivatives of aromatic hydrocarbon. They are obtained by replacing one hydrogen of aromatic hydrocarbon by halogen. So this is called haloarine. So on the basis of hydrocarbon skeleton, they are classified into 4 categories: haloalkane, haloalkene, haloalkyne, and haloarine. Now, so the second classification is on the basis of the number of halogen atoms. Here you see the number of halogen atom. If it is 1, it is monohalogen derivative. If the number of halogen atom present is 2, it is dihalogen derivative. If it is 3, it is trihalogen derivative, and it is 4, it is tetrahalogen derivative. So on the basis of the number of halogen atoms, they can be classified. So here you see monohalogen derivatives, they contain only one halogen atom. So examples are ethyl chloride, methyl chloride, etc. Here you see monohaloalkanes. That means in alkanes, one hydrogen is replaced by one halogen. So that is why it is monohaloalkanes. And the example of haloarine is monohaloarine. In this, the aromatic hydrocarbon H is replaced by halogen. So it is monohaloarenes. Then the second one is dihalogen derivatives. They contain two halogen atoms. The examples you see here, the two halogen atoms are present. Here in alkane, in ethane, the two hydrogens are replaced by the two halogens. So here you see two compounds are formed. If both the halogens are attached to the same carbon, you call it as geminal dihalide. And if it is two halogens are attached to the adjacent carbon, you call it as vicinal dihalide. So dihalides are basically of two types, geminal dihalide and the vicinal dihalide. And while here in the haloarenes, if you see, the two halogens are attached to the two different carbon atoms prepared by replacing two hydrogen atom by the two halogen atoms. This is 1,2-dihalobenzene. Then trihalogen derivative, they contain three halogen atoms, and the examples you see here, the three halogen atoms are attached to the alkane. So three hydrogen atoms are replaced by the three halogen atoms. And the other example is CHCl3 chloroform, CHBr3 bromoform, CHI3 iodoform. Then haloarine, you see here the three hydrogen atoms are replaced by the three halogen atoms. This is trihalobenzene and this is the trihalogen derivative. So three halogen atoms are present in the haloalkane or haloarine. So tetrahalogen derivatives, they contain four halogen atoms. For example, it is tetrahaloalkane and the example is carbon tetrachloride. So here you see four hydrogens are replaced by four halogen atoms. Now classification based on the type of hybridization. So there are three kinds of types. CsP3, when the halogen is attached to the sp3 carbon, then when the halogen is attached to the sp2 carbon, or if the halogen is attached to the sp carbon. So sp3, sp2, sp are the different types of hybridizations. So the types, this CsP3X is further classified into three: alkyl halide, allylic halide, and benzylic halide. The explanation of all this you will see in the next slide. And the second one is CsP2X. Here the sp2 hybridized carbon is attached to the halogen, and the types, there are two types: phenyl halide and aryl halide. Then third type is when sp carbon is attached to the halogen, it is haloalkyne. So here you see on the basis of the halogen atom and type of hybridization, the monohalogen derivatives are further classified into, as I showed you, CsP3X, CsP2X, and CsPX. So the CsP3X is further classified into three categories: alkyl halide, allylic halide, and the benzylic halide. So in alkyl halide, see what happens. The halogen atom is attached to the sp3 carbon. Here you see the sp3 carbon chain and halogen is attached here to this. So here this carbon is a sp3 hybridized carbon. So this is called alkyl halide. Example is ethyl chloride, methyl chloride, and propyl chloride are the examples. Now this alkyl halides again are divided into three types: primary alkyl halide, secondary alkyl halide, and the tertiary alkyl halide. So in primary alkyl halide, what happens? Halogen is attached to the carbon which is attached to one carbon chain. So when it is attached to one carbon chain, you call it as primary alkyl halide. So here the halogen is attached to primary carbon. So such a carbon is called primary carbon. So when halogen is attached to primary carbon, you call it as primary alkyl halide. Then if halogen is attached to secondary carbon, you call it as secondary alkyl halide. Here you see what is secondary carbon. The carbon to which halogen is attached is further attached to two alkyl chains. So when it is attached to two alkyl chains, you call it as secondary alkyl halide. So here you see these two R's are CH3 and CH3 and X is Cl, then it is isopropyl chloride. The example is isopropyl chloride. Okay. Then third one is tertiary chloride, tertiary alkyl halide. So in tertiary alkyl halide, what happens? Carbon attached to halogen is attached to three alkyl chains. Then such a carbon is called tertiary carbon. So when halogen is attached to tertiary carbon, you call it as tertiary alkyl halide. And the example is, if these three R's are CH3, then it is tertiary butyl chloride. So what did we see? Alkyl chloride. In alkyl chloride, in alkyl halide, what happens? The halogen is bonded to which carbon? sp3 hybridized carbon. Example is methyl chloride, ethyl chloride, propyl chloride, etc. Now these alkyl halides are further classified into three: primary alkyl halide, secondary alkyl halide, and tertiary alkyl halide. So in this primary alkyl halide, what happens? Halogen is attached to primary carbon. In bracket, what is primary carbon? The carbon to which one alkyl chain is attached. The four valencies of carbon are, how are they balanced? One is attached to halogen, two are attached to hydrogen, and one alkyl chain is present. So when carbon attached to halogen is attached to one alkyl chain, such a carbon is called primary carbon. And when halogen is attached to primary carbon, you call it as primary alkyl halide. And when halogen is attached to secondary carbon, what do you mean by secondary carbon? The carbon to which two alkyl groups are attached and one hydrogen is present. So such a carbon is called secondary carbon, and when halogen is attached to secondary carbon, you call it as secondary alkyl halide. And when halogen is attached to the carbon which is attached to three alkyl groups, then it is called tertiary carbon. So when halogen is attached to tertiary carbon, you call it as tertiary alkyl halide. Okay. Then the next one is allylic halide. So in allylic halide, what happens? Halogen atom is bonded to sp3 hybridized carbon, which is next to the sp2 hybridized carbon. So here you see CH2 double bond CH, CH2X. So this is allyl halide. So halogen is attached to what? sp3 carbon, sp3 hybridized carbon, which is attached to the sp2 hybridized carbon. So such a compound is called allylic halide. So here you see the example in the aromatic type also, aromatic allylic halide and aliphatic allylic halide. So aromatic, this is 3-chloropropanene. Okay, and this is 3-chlorocycloalkene. Right? So these are allylic halides. Then benzylic halide. In benzylic halide, what happens? Halogen atom is bonded to sp3 carbon, which is further bonded to the aromatic ring. So here you see this carbon is bonded to the halogen. So halogen is bonded to sp3 carbon. How do you know it is sp3 carbon? When all the four valencies are satisfied by the single bond, then it is sp3 carbon. So halogen is attached to the sp3 carbon, which is attached to the aromatic ring. So such a carbon is called benzylic halide. Such a compound is called benzylic halide. So halogen atom is bonded to sp3 carbon, which is bonded to the aromatic ring. Again, these also are categorized into three types: primary, secondary, and tertiary. So as we said in the primary alkyl halide, similarly, if the halogen is bonded to the primary carbon, that is carbon to which the aromatic ring is attached, and there are two hydrogens attached. So such a compound is called primary benzylic halide. And secondary benzyl halide, what happens? The carbon containing halogen is attached to the alkyl chain and aromatic ring, both of them. So such a thing is called secondary alkyl halide. And tertiary alkyl halide, when the carbon attaching to the halogen is attached to two alkyl groups and one benzene ring, aromatic ring. So such a compound is called tertiary benzyl halide. So primary benzyl halide, secondary benzyl halide, and tertiary benzyl halide. Okay. Then the next category I told you was that halogen is attached to the sp2 hybridized carbon. So in such cases, they are of two types, phenylic halide and aryl halide. So in vinylic halide, what happens? The halogen atom is bonded to sp2 hybridized carbon of the aliphatic chain. So carbon double bond carbon. So it is also called haloalkene. So here you see CH2 double bond CH X. So this is vinylic halide. And this in the haloarenes also you can see such a halide. Okay. So aryl halide, in aryl halide what happens? Halogen is bonded to the sp2 hybridized carbon of the atomic uh, aromatic ring of the aromatic ring. So here see the halogen is attached to the aromatic ring and the carbon to which it is attached is sp2 hybridized carbon. So it is called aryl halide. So aryl halide example is halobenzene. Okay, chlorobenzene. Here you see chlorotoluene, etc. And then last one is haloalkyne. In haloalkyne, the halogen is attached to the sp hybridized carbon. So here example is haloacetylene. CH triple bond CX. Okay. Thank you.